Most people don't end up in the wrong position because they made a bad decision. They end up there because they never realized a decision was being made. Positions are rarely chosen deliberately. They are inherited from education systems, from job markets, from economic structures that were built for a different time. People step into these systems when the rules still work, and they stay long after the rules have changed. This is how positions decay. Not suddenly, not dramatically, quietly. A position can look stable while its leverage disappears. You can be busy, you can be productive, you can even be successful by traditional standards and still be moving in the wrong direction. From the inside, everything feels normal. From the system's perspective, your role is becoming interchangeable. This is why so many capable people feel a specific kind of frustration. Not confusion, not failure, but a sense that effort no longer produces proportional results. They work harder, but income flattens. They gain experience, but bargaining power shrinks. They become more efficient, but less essential. The system is not broken, it is updating, and updates rarely announce themselves. They show up first as subtle pressure, more competition, lower margins, higher expectations, the same work for less reward. This is the signal most people miss. They interpret it as a personal problem. They assume they need more skills, more credentials, more effort. So they double down inside the same position. And that is how the trap forms. Positions shape incentives. They shape what you focus on. They shape what optimize. They shape what feels rational. Inside a decaying position, working harder feels responsible. Leaving feels reckless, even when staying is the real risk. Technology accelerates this trap, not because it targets individuals, but because it removes friction from systems. Friction once protected many average positions. It slowed change. It hid inefficiency. It allowed time-based roles to survive longer than they should have. As friction disappears, systems compress. Value concentrates closer to leverage and distribution. Positions far from these points lose power first. Income adjusts before jobs disappear. Rewards shrink before roles are removed. This is why income pressure is an early warning signal, not a personal failure, a structural shift. Most people ignore this signal because it doesn't feel urgent. There is still a paycheck, still a routine, still a sense of progress. But the system has already moved on. By the time the signal becomes obvious, the gap is wide, and changing position feels expensive, risky, disruptive. So people wait. They wait for clarity, for certainty, for permission. But positions rarely collapse in a single moment. They erode quietly. The uncomfortable truth is that most people are not underperforming. They are overinvested in positions that no longer scale. And the longer they stay, the harder it becomes to reposition. Not because they lack ability, but because positions shape identity. Leaving a position feels like losing status, even when staying is what actually limits future income. The system will not warn you when a position is becoming irrelevant. It simply stops rewarding it, and it does so without explanation. In the next video, we'll look at why skills alone cannot fix a bad position, and why learning more often increases frustration instead of freedom.